In this episode of Can I Retire, I have Jane Hypothetical. She's a single female, 62 years of age, who wants to retire in about 5 years at the age of 67. I want to dive into this case so you can relate this one to yourself to see what things you need to be doing as you're nearing or already in retirement. If we haven't met, my name is Tony Hanson with Guardian Financial. We are a wealth management firm, and I shoot these videos for your benefit so you can look at them and say, ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe I should be implementing that. So diving into this case today, I have Jane, who works for ABC. She makes about $100,000 a year, currently 62 years of age, and she wants to retire at the age of 67. Come down here to her Social Security, and she's going to get, at the age of 67, about $3,000 per month. I'm giving her a cost of living adjustment of 2.5%, which is below the cost of living history. The history over the last 51 years is actually 3.67, but I'm being on the conservative side for her and giving her a little lesser amount for her protection. I'm going to jump over to her assets, and Jane's done a good job. She's got about $750,000 in total liquid assets, and then her house on top of that. So in her 401k currently, she has about $600,000 in that account. It's all in target funds. I'm not a big target fund guy. That's a story for another video. Her second account is a pension. Her pension, she's going to have a couple options. Either she'll receive a stream of income, or she'll be able to take a lump sum and go out to shop that out on the market to see if she can do something better with it. And that has about $100,000 in it currently. And then she has a savings account, checking, savings, money market, CDs. Those all add up to about $50,000. Now, I would have loved to seen a Roth in here. She doesn't have that balance. This is common with most people. They're over leveraged and they're qualified dollars in their 401ks and IRAs. I really would have liked if she would have started a Roth account of some kind earlier in life, but it is what it is. And then she has a house down here worth about $250,000. So she has a total net worth of right at $1 million, $750,000 liquid, and a house worth $250,000. So let's dive over to her expense tab and see how much that she says that she needs to live off of to maintain her standard of living when she retires at 67. And she says, Tony, I think I need about $4,250 when I retire in about 5 years from now. Now I'm going to use 3.27% for her inflation. You can see that's what the 110-year average has been. Obviously, if you want to lower that dollar or percentage or increase it, we'll just play with that if you reach out to us and you want your own numbers put into our software. Cash flow, she doesn't have any oil, gas rights, or any rental income, so we're not going to put anything there, but we are going to take a look at what her number one concern is can I retire? What does it look like? And so I clicked my retirement tab. You can see at the age of 100, she still has plenty of money at $877,000. We're going to pull that up on the screen for you right now so you can see that right there, 8773. And so at the age of 100, I'm not worried about her running out of money. She's going to be just fine if she lives within her means. So, however, we do want to stress test this. So let's just see if she retires and she has 1, 2, 3 years of bad stock market timing. So in this example, she's 67 now at the age of retirement in 5 years from now. And the first year, the market's down 10%. And then the next year, it's down 13%. And then the next year, it's down 23%. And that's close to a 50% downturn in the market over those 3 years. What is that? 40, 46, 47%, something like that. And so if she's pulling big withdrawals out of the account, that can be devastating to her portfolio. This is known as the sequence of returns. So it's very important that we have growth money for long term, and that we also have a protection bucket, money that's maybe is protected from the downside of the market. It could be CDs, high yield savings account, maybe the right type of annuities. I'm not the biggest fan of annuities, but there are a few out there that I really like that could be well played into a case like this. And so every case is different. Make sure you do your homework on that. So in a down market, we want to take money from the protected bucket and allow the growth account, the one that's in the stock market, to rebound and continue on. So if I scroll down here, you can see that the money does not last to age 100. It now only lasts to age 89. And so now she's feeling a little bit of uneasy. So now's the time to talk about that growth bucket, implement that plan so she's not draining these assets in a down market. So let's jump over to the third thing that she's concerned about, and that's her tax planning side. She says, nobody's helping me with taxes, Tony. I didn't even know I could possibly save taxes. I'll pay my fair share, but I really don't want to pay more than I have to. I hear that all the time. So if I come down here in my tax tracker, you can see that she currently has about $700,000 in qualified money. My big head's behind that, so we're going to move that over there. There we go. You see 700 is right there. And she's going to have a projected lifetime tax, if you can see that, of just shy of about $800,000 in taxes, the way I've set this case up. And then what I'd like to do is if we do just something very basic, just some Roth conversions over a certain period. We don't have to convert the entire IRA account, but if we just do some basic conversions, this plan here looks like it could reduce those taxes down to about $361,000, and that's over her lifetime, not in 1 year, but over her lifetime. It's going to look better if she lives longer, of course, but that is truly a savings of over $400,000 in taxes. So Jane's big concern was, can I retire? I want to make sure I'm not going to outlive my income. All right, and we showed you that at the very top here. We'll show you that one more time. I go to my retirement tab, and there she is, all the age at 100, and she's got $800,000 left over, right? Number two is she in the right investments? I'm not a big fan of target funds. I'm not a fan of mutual funds if you watch any of my videos. So I'd want to take a look at what something's more appropriate for her. Have a growth bucket, have a protection bucket, and take a look at some tax planning for her. So you should too be thinking of those three things in that order. Income planning, not to be a burden on loved ones. 2, investments, make sure you're getting the greatest returns with the least amount of risk and for the lowest cost. And 3 is your tax planning. Save money. You can implement these things before they change the laws, and there's no reason why everybody should at least rule out why they should or shouldn't be doing it. I hope this was helpful, and as always, consult a licensed professional who understands your specific goals and dreams.